Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fascination, and today is time for Spoopy story time while I'm painting these nails. Last time I did aliens, these little fellows right here. And today I'm thinking more of doing something like this. It's kind of like, I don't know how, oh, there you go. But when I turned this, I noticed it was sort of like a Bob Ross painting, in a way. So I'm thinking about doing a drip nail today and having the black as a matte and the green as a shiny. So shiny, what I mean is the top coat, shiny top coat. So we're going to get into today's spooky story time as I'm doing my nails. This is my second time starting this one today, but I already did the base coat, which I have right here. I need to zoom you guys in just a poquito. There you go. Is that better? Because I've been told, like, by a few people, like, I like it better if I could see what you're doing, and I don't blame you. And I'm still learning things on my tablet. So, anyway, today's spooky story. Right. So, today, I like to do truthful, spooky stories. So, today's, ooh, that would be kind of cool, right? Just have it like that. I don't know, that's up to you. I see a lot of that anymore. So, okay, today's spooky story, the, Ghost Carriage. Now, before there were a lot of things. There were covered wagons. Don't get that wrong. There were wagons. And then there were the carriages. Now, some carriages were used on battlefields, and a lot of people never knew this, right? Or people had to go through battlefields to get to their destination and try to do it safely. And in some cases, it was not the case. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. That's pretty by itself, but that's not what we're doing today. So this is a story of a lovely carriage. That would have made it through a battlefield. Now, there is a story in England, right, of a royal carriage that just did not make it. Now, they don't necessarily say where it was, but we can all take a good guess. From what I read, I believe it's near Yorkshire. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yorkshire, England. And, ooh, look at that. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so we're going to put this in the dryer. Now, back in those days where it was just basically horse and carriage or horse and buggy, like I said, sometimes I had to take them through the battlefield. So, what a lot of people did was they tried to mark their carriages for safety, or not have any markings on them at all, quite frankly, because if you were marked as the enemy, you die, right? So nobody wanted that, obvious reasons. So there was a royal carriage, right? Unmarked, mind you, unmarked, because they wanted to make it through safe. So basically, they had their servants take all the plaques and everything off. But did that really help? No. Remember this. When they had the royal plaques put on, it also left an imprint. So one of the royals is riding through, but they're hidden inside their carriage. So they have one of their nannies and one of their other servants in the carriage to make it just seem like, hey, I gotta hurry up and get through this. And because of this, let me check my nails. Sometimes one coat black takes a little longer to dry, but I'm not mad at that because it's a good nail polish. And I actually really love this nail polish. Now, I asked my friend Rob, which one do you want me to do? You want me to do drippy nails, or do you want me to do aliens? Because if you really think about it, a stiletto nail is kind of shaped like an alien head. So, anyway. So, they're going through the battlefield and trying to make it safe. And they get stopped, of course, and nobody can, obviously nobody can find this royal figure hidden in the carriage, because they had, like, fake floors in the bottom of some of those carriages, and sometimes they had a hiding spot behind the backrest of a seat or under it, which sometimes you could just open those and put people in them. So, ooh, that's driving. Okay, I tell you spoopy stories and spoopy things happen in my room. I don't know. I think the spoopies like that. So, like I said, they checked their carriage, couldn't find nothing, tried to let them go through. They're like, no, they're clear, they can go. And so somebody on the battlefield recognized this carriage, right? They recognized the carriage. I hope you can see that. And so as they are riding through, the person that recognized it said, hey, stop that carriage, because they could see, like, what was left of the markings of the royal plaques on the side of the carriage. Like, these people weren't stupid. No, these people weren't stupid at all. So the, like, troops turned, right, realizing that there was a possibility of this carriage hiding a royal to get them out of that part of England. Now, the funny thing is, this royal was snickering because, I came out of the hidden compartment. And lo and behold, they were taken down. They were taken down trying to make it through that battlefield. And both sides decided to help each other by taking down this carriage. Now, they took it down, everybody in the carriage died, which is sad. death is sad. I know, sometimes I'm really good with my left hand painting, and I'm impressed with that. My left is not my dominant. Sometimes it works better than my right hand. Sometimes. Make sure I got it all. Oops, missed a little spot. Yeah, always check your nails, make sure you didn't miss nothing. Anyway, so okay. I'll put this over here. Like I said, everybody died, right? And they burned the carriage. So when they're burning the carriage, they left the bodies inside the carriage. So, like, you would think people close to death wouldn't be screaming, but, or even dead wouldn't be screaming, right? So on that battlefield, like the following day after, you know, like they burnt it the following day. And they also need firewood. And the creepy thing is, they could hear screaming coming from the carriage. You know, like the dead bodies were literally screaming, right? Were they dead or were they unconscious? That's a good question right there. So, I'm trying to do this video in just one thing. I know it takes a while. It takes a while just to dry the nail and then finish it up. I think these are pretty. Just by themselves, these are pretty. We'll shut that up. What do you think? Are those as pretty by themselves? They're very bewitching. They are. I might, if I wanted to, I could just do these in matte. Or do a, I don't know. I don't know now. Like, these are gorgeous. I love that. Anyway, so like I was saying, back to the story. They could hear the corpses scream. So, were they unconscious? In a coma, so to speak? They did die, but here's the thing. How many ghosts inhabit places on this earth due to tragedy? A lot, right? And there was just a flash of glittery light in my room. I don't know. That's weird. And once they heard that, obviously it scared them. They ran. All of the troops on both sides ran and left that area. And as they're leaving that area, on the ridge, looking down at them, is the carriage they just burnt. Yes, with the people inside of it. So, is that creepy? Absolutely. Now we're going to do the matte taco. Oh my gosh, now I'm trying to make up my mind. Do I want to? I think that's beautiful. Now we're going to do the matte taco, which obviously doesn't make it glossy. It does make it matte, and it mattifies rather quickly. And I do like the fact that it mattifies that quick. It matters when it's mattified. Bad nail joke. Now, look at that. It's like that for now, right? Right? Now it's going to mattify. It's going to matte down while I'm doing the other one. So, would you, my friends, would you visit an area that, you know, out on a battlefield years ago, centuries ago, something like that happened? And would you be brave enough to camp in that kind of area, knowing that the mysterious cart, because apparently to this day, people still see that. Look, that's mattifying already. And help that mat. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful by itself, just matte. I'll show it to you in a minute. I will, because we'll compare the glossy on this hand. Here we go. Glossy, mattified. Which do you like? Let me know kindly in the comments below. Do you prefer glossy or matte? I'm digging both of these, but I'm trying to do something different with my nails this year. Like I said, kindly in the comments below, let me know. Would you visit a place like that? Would you dare, if you were able to, camp in a place like that? Now, there are a lot of battlefields in America as well that are well haunted. I mean, look at Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's right. Look at Pennsylvania. They have one of the most haunted battlefields, and ghost hunters had been there before. So, yeah, imagine that. If you had permission to stay at that battlefield, would you do it? Or any battlefield, knowing and basically we do these days. Homes are put on top of the battlefields of indigenous American people trying to fight for their land and their life from the government, in which gave 27 pelts to pay rent for America. Did you know that? If you didn't know that, America is rented. The government gave 27 pelts to indigenous people as rent. I'm not sure I want to do the green on the nails today. I think I'm just loving this the way it is. But yeah, these will be done in a minute because we're almost 18 minutes into this video. This nail art and spoopies. I'm thinking about the green, but then I'm thinking about, I don't know. I think these are beautiful. I really do. I cleaned up my fingers last night. Like, I had little bits of skin from my cuticles that had to be cleaned up. My cuticles dry up when I'm on my sewing machine, which is obviously right there. And I am working on something again from my friend Treasure from Cursed Cosmetics. They're lovely over there. Go check them out. Check out yesterday's video. I have a code to use for Cursed Cosmetics. I don't know. I think I'll get Rob's opinion if he likes them this way, or if he wants me to put some green on it. Ooh, some green and white drip together. Wouldn't that look freaking cool? So anyway, let me know. What do you think? Do you like this? Do you not like this? Do you like haunted things? I do have a collaboration coming up with a bunch of ladies this year for Halloween. It's called the Sinister Sisters. Oh my gosh, Lizzie Borden is the Sinister Sister. Oh my gosh, I wish I could go to that town and go to the Borden house. Wouldn't that be freaking cool? I noticed another one. Make sure that you get the whole thing. I want it to be matchy-matchy. Anyway, I wish I could go to the boarding house. I wish I could go to Salem, Massachusetts. Wouldn't that be fun? Or haunted New Hampshire. I know New Hampshire's haunted. There's a lot of stories on that one. But we will do that one in another video of haunted New Hampshire. Maybe we have some moral compass stories. We'll see. So anyway, like I said, kindly in the comments below, what do you think of the mat, the black mat by itself? Like I said, I was going to do a shiny, like, green drip on this. But now I'm thinking to myself, I want to leave these like this. They're just, it's that time of the year where spoopies are shining and pumpkins are raining. It's that time of year. It's the most spookiest time of the year. Yeah. Anyway, I see where, like, this still needs to dry, and I missed a couple of spots on my thumb, but that's okay. I think I'll leave them as is for now. And with that said, stay spooky, and I will see you in the next one.